Welcome friends, I am Tutor Cletus Okoli. Please subscribe to my channel. Today's math class is exponential equation and an Olympiad math question. It is given to me to solve that if x raised to power x is equal to 4 raised to power x plus 16, then what should be the value of x? Watch till the end and please share with your learning colleagues. Okay, now from what I am given, this question now, x raised to power x equal to 4 raised to power x plus 16. You see, it can be solved in two different ways. One, using indices method. Second one, using natural logarithm. So let us go by the first method, which is indices method. So by indices, from the right hand side, I am going to apply the law of indices. So x raised to power x is equal to 4 raised to power x multiplied by 4 raised to power 16. This is coming from the law of indices that says that if I have a, raised to power x, then plus y. It is the same thing as a raised to power x multiplied by a raised to power y. This is law of indices. Now, from this point, I can divide both sides of the equation by 4 raised to power x, and this will give me x raised to power x all over 4 raised to power x equal to 4 raised to power x multiplied by 4 raised to power 16 divided by 4 raised to power x. At this point, from the law of indices, when I have a raised to power x all over b raised to power x, it is equal to a all over b all raised to power x. So I'm going to apply this to the left hand side, x raised to power x, 4 raised to power x. Therefore, it is going to be x all over 4 all raised to power x. And from the right hand side, 4 raised to power x at the denominator, we cancel with the 4 raised to power x at the numerator, leaving me with 4 raised to power 16. Now, moving forward, from what I have here now, look at what I will do. I want to divide both sides of the exponent by 4. Or I say, let me multiply both sides of the exponent by 1 over 4. So I have said the same thing in two different ways. What I have now is x all over 4 raised to power x. So the exponent is 4. Either I am dividing it by 4 or I am multiplying it by 1 over 4. It means the same thing. So I will do the same thing by the right hand side, 4 raised to power 16. Either I divide it by 4, or I multiply it by 1 over 4. Both mean the same thing. And that means I will have from the right hand side, from the left hand side, x all over 4 raised to power 1 over 4 multiplied by x will give me x all over 4. And from the right hand side, 4 will divide 16 to give me 4. So I now have at the right 4 raised to power 4. At this point, I will also apply the law of indices that says that if I have a raised to power a equal to b raised to power b, it means that the bases are equal or the powers are equal. When the base and the power are the same, and from the right hand side the base and the power are also the same, it means that the bases are equal. I am going to do exactly that in this question. I have the base as x all over 4 and the power also x all over 4 by the left hand side. And by the right hand side, I also have the base as 4 and then the power is 4. It means that the base is by the left is equal to the base by the right, and also the power by the left is equal to the power by the right. By this, we can now write that x all over 4 is equal to 4. The base is equal to the base. And by this, I can do cross multiplication to have it that x is equal to 16. I have gotten the value of x. Remember what I told you at the beginning of this class? That I can approach this question in two different ways, two different methods. One is applying indices method, and the second one is applying natural logarithm. So the one I have used to get the value of x is indices method. Now let us go by, this is method 1, okay? Let us apply method 2, which is natural logarithm. Now, the question is given to me as x raised to the power x equal to 4 raised to the power x plus 16. So I will apply natural logarithm to both sides of the equation, and that will give me natural logarithm of x raised to the power x equal to natural logarithm of 4 raised to the power x plus 16. Now, by law of natural logarithms, if I have ln x raised to the power n, it is equal to n ln x, okay? That is the law. What it means is that the power will come to the front in the left hand side, and the same thing will also be applied by the right hand side. So doing it by the left, I will have x multiplied by ln x equal to the right hand side. I will also have it as x plus 16, which is the power multiplying ln 4. So I am applying natural logarithms. Beautiful. Now, what I can do next here, by the right hand side, I will open the brackets to have it x multiplied by natural logarithm of x is equal to, opening the bracket, I will get x ln 4. That is x multiplied by ln 4. Then plus 16 ln 4. Very good. At this point, from the right hand side, I will move x ln 4 to the left hand side, and that is going to give me x ln x minus x ln 4 equal to 16, then ln 4. Okay, at the left, x is common, so I can factor it out to get ln x minus ln 4 equal to 16 ln 4. Very good. At this point, inside the bracket, from the division law of natural logarithms, if I have ln x minus ln y, it is the same thing as ln x all over y. It is very correct. It is a law of logarithms and also natural logarithms. Therefore, I will now have x multiplied by ln x minus ln 4 will now be ln x all over 4 equal to 16, then ln 4. Very good. At this point, what I want to do next is to divide both sides of the equation by 4. And that means I will have x all over 4 ln x over 4 is equal to 16 all over 4 ln 4. Now, going by what I have now, you can agree with me, the left is still x all over 4 ln x all over 4, and by the right hand side, 4 can divide 16 to give me 4, then ln 4. Very good. At this point, I want you to see, just look very well and see what I will do. What is very common here, you can see that, excuse me, x all over 4 is multiplying ln x all over 4 by the left hand side. Also by the right hand side, 4 is multiplying ln 4. Therefore, the first is equal to the first. The first from the left is equal to the first by the right. And also the second from the left is equal to the second by the right. What that means is that x all over 4 now is equal to 4. Okay? And you can also say that ln x over 4 is equal to ln 4. Very good. From the first, it is now x all over 4. By cross multiplication, I will have x equal to 4 times 4, which is 16. Or, from here, I have ln x over 4 equal to ln 4. So I can divide both sides by the natural logarithm, which means this can cancel out with this, leaving me with x all over 4 equal to 4. Then, the same thing I did here, cross multiplication, the value of x now will be equal to 4 times 4, which is 16. Conclusion. So, we have actually tested and found out that the value of x using the two different methods is equal to 16. So we can write here that the value of x is equal to 16. Thank you, dear friends, for watching to the end. Subscribe to my channel, share my videos with your learning colleagues, and may God bless you. Bye.